So Paul Blair from Oakley Motorcycles has just invited me to come along with him on a really exciting road trip. We're riding 2 zero electric motorcycles from John Groats to Land's End to raise money for Mind and to celebrate Oakley Motorcycles becoming a zero dealership. We're going to ride approximately 1,000 miles in 4 days, camping, finding charge points and having a good ride. Our bikes are Zero SRSs, equivalent to a 1000cc petrol bike. And Suzanne will be following us in a Range Rover as support and backup if we need it. Follow us as we take the electric road to Land's End. Day 2 of our trip and we're off to Nottingham to camp overnight. We've decided to keep to the west side of England today as we think it will be easier to find the BP fast chargers. This will be the biggest step of our journey, so we need to find enough working chargers to get to camp. So this is us on the morning of the second day of the journey. We've been a bit cheeky, put a little bit of a trickle charge in both bikes overnight, and Suzanne in the background giving us health advice because she's a healthcare professional and supporting us invaluably with doing the driving with the trailer.
Yesterday was fun, torrential rain, heavy downpours and some charging issues. Mainly we couldn't get the app to work with the Charge Place Scotland charge points. Hopefully today will be a much smoother ride, charging will be quicker and easier, and we'll make our way down to Nottingham.
218 miles to do today. You ready?
Oh yeah, ready to go.
As we start to ride, I have 90% charge and 100 miles range. Charge anxiety? What charge anxiety?
Rough road surface ahead, take care. Okay Tar, thanks for the heads up. With this engine braking on eco mode, I'm not having to use my brakes. It's great, isn't it? I've got used to it now. I've got to say, I haven't touched mine either.
We're heading for Gretna Green now, and there should be a BP fast charger there.
Right, well we're here now at one of the fast chargers, the rapid chargers, which is making life so much easier. We were around 60% when we got here. It'll be fully charged in just under 20 minutes. So this bike took a little bit longer, although it's got a premium and a 6 kilowatt charger, about an hour and a half, so it's making life so much easier for us.
This is the benefit of charging your bike. What do you think, Suzanne?
Very definitely.
Because we've had the problems with the Charge Place Scotland charge points, not accepting the app or the cards, because there's a change of suppliers going on at the moment, we've had to divert to the BP Charge Master points, which has taken up a lot of our time. So, as much as we don't want to, we're going to now have to take in a section of motorway to get to Nottingham on time.
It's 2 o'clock now and we're leaving Gretna. This means we're putting Scotland behind us now. Hopefully, riding through England will be easier. Our plan is to use the motorway to save time. Seemed a good plan, but we're soon to learn something about the bikes that meant we'd have to charge one more time before we could get to camp.
Paul, my battery's going down quicker than we thought. What's your readings?
I'm showing about 50% now, range is down to 30 miles.
I'm slightly lower, mate. Motorway chews up a lot of battery.
Yeah, I think it's another reason we've got to avoid the motorways if we can.
It's been something of a frustrating start to the trip because of problems with charging the bikes, not the bikes themselves, but the actual charge points. And we're on the M74 heading south for Carlisle and then down to Nottingham. So yeah, some frustration, but you know, my job's easy. My job's the hanging around bit. My job's the picking stuff up for the boys when they need it, doing a little bit of filming here and there, and driving the vehicle and the trailer. The bikes are great. It's fantastic when you hear them pass because they make this kind of a whining sensation, but other than that, it's like this sort of silent whoosh as it goes past. That's the best way I can describe it. And they are good looking bikes.
And it's raining again. How are you doing, Hax?
Okay, actually, my jacket's dry, my trousers are dry, and with engine braking, I'm staying off my brakes.
And if the rain wasn't bad enough, traffic almost came to a standstill. The delay put us behind even more, which meant that the last 20 miles were done much later than we anticipated.
It's gone 8 o'clock. I'm starving.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully we're getting camp early enough to get some food this time.
It's going to be touch and go to find a pub before they close their kitchen.
Oh, that was a long day. And that rain was quite wet, wasn't it?
Long and very wet. I've gone through 2 pairs of gloves today. Couldn't even keep the first ones dry. Feet aren't too bad, but I've gone through 2 pairs of waterproof trousers. Luckily, no rain in the last stretch, so
Yeah, I've dried out a little bit, but
guess I'm okay.
long day.
Longest stretch so far. Most challenging.
So we did miss the pub grub tonight. We got to the pub after 10 and they closed the kitchen. So it's bedtime after a couple of beers only. I have to say I'm hungry, but we did actually have a good ride.
This is a shorter leg of the journey, it's just over 150 miles.
Little chance of rain today for a change.
This leg of the journey is going to be a lot more fun. There's some great roads we've got.
So Paul had a brainwave this morning, and if we can make it happen, it will save us a lot of time. The weather is great, and the ride is at its best. This is our last charge for the day.